Good morning, my friends. My name is Rabbit. Noah is my spirit video game character, and welcome to episode 108 of our 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. In our previous episode, we were forced to face head-on a double whammy of emotional moments, with the first being that, as Noah, we were forced to usher our own flesh and blood in the form of our brother to what I perceived to be a rather painful demise as we kicked his ass in battle and then sort of resulted in him falling over the ledge within Jet's fortress into the Lake of Mist where Juggernaut was sleeping and being housed. So following that event, we ended up rushing back to Conquerum in hopes of being welcomed into our parents' arms since, hooray, we were victorious. We took down the last mist generator and have effectively purified all of the land and brought peace about to the world of Legaia, right? So this should be a good thing. Unfortunately, that was not quite the case. So our Rosaru, as well as the king and queen of Conquerum themselves, withheld the slight detail that once we took out the Simsaru's source of life, which was the mist, that it would die. And since everyone within Conquerum was attached to the Simsaru, that giant clam, when it died, I think you guys already know where we're going. They also died. So it was very sad, I have to confess, and poor Noah is stressed and absolutely inconsolable. She took her frustration out on Terra and said she hated her. It just did not end very well. So we are back here in Rimel as the champions of Legaia, and I guess we're just hoping that we can have somewhat of a normal life now and be kids or young adults or just, I don't know, forget everything that happened. But let's go ahead and do some chit-chatting with the folks here in Rimel. It's nice for Vaughn to be back in his hometown. I already saved us the time of saving between the previous episode and this one, so let's just get going. Vaughn, be thankful for the Statue of Memory. You have made much use of it. That is correct. That is very correct. I have been saving left and right, I gotta say. How do you do, Vaughn? I'm from the Sebekis Islands. I came here to see the hometown of the person who saved the world. Vaughn, I'm honored to see you. Yo, you trying to holler? 'Cause coming to visit is not enough. I can think of something else we could do to express your thanks, if you know what I'm saying. Someday, I'm going to sail to far-off lands across the mist-free ocean in a bright white boat. You can be the captain, Vaughn. Watch over me, okay? My goodness, all these baby girls want a piece of Vaughn. I guess it's understandable, right? Okay, my friends, well, I'm sure you saw off to the left-hand side, there was Tetsu standing and waiting for us. So, before we talk to him, and I think you guys already know where this is headed, we are planning on tussling with Tetsu a little bit. I am going to switch out some of my equipment because we have a fight coming up that is a pain in the fucking ass. So before we go ahead and enter the battle, I want to say that it is entirely up to you how you want to approach this. I think that having the speed chain is going to make a huge difference because that kind of guarantees us the first turn in battle. And then the warrior icon is something that I still flip-flop on how useful it is just because you're honestly relying on RNG to get a counterattack. But for sure, I'm going to opt to have the life armband. I very much think having the extra HP is important to surviving this. Well, you'll just kind of see. Let's just talk to him, and I'll talk about what to expect when we're actually facing him. So he says, your face is so manly now. I almost didn't recognize you. Whoa, Tetsu. You want a piece of this too? What's going on, Vaughn? Do you want something today? I'm going to immediately scroll down here to the third option that says, I want to practice with you. Good, he responds. Now that you are so much stronger, I had wanted to test myself against you. But remember, we are in peaceful Rimel. Do not summon any Saru. Now, come at me. So already you can tell this is going to blow. We cannot summon any Saru to help us out, so we have to rely on items. So make sure that you are stocked because we are going to be using a lot of fucking healing berries, and that is not even a goddamn joke. As for the equipment and what I think is best because of what we'll be facing. So just to give you the lowdown on Tetsu himself, he has about 10,000 HP. I think it's some wonky number like 9,990 or 9,999. So just round it up. He has about 10k HP and he hits fucking hard. Like one round of him attacking can take out 1500 of your HP. It is obnoxious. So the warrior icon I have seen success with in the past, but it's after multiple attempts because, like I already noted, you are counting on RNG. This is why I think it's important to save, because you're going to be reloading, if not 2 or 3 times to be victorious in this fight. You might be reloading like 10 times. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I might just bring you guys and let you see me for fighting him 2 or 3 times, and then after that, I'll just bring you back after I've dealt the killing blow, because I have no idea how long this is going to take. But I'm going to opt to start out with the spirit. I've noticed that you don't get the counter attack unless you yourself are attacking. So waiting to get the miracle arts is just not going to work. But we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens. You could argue that not utilizing the speed chain and putting something else on is valid. So you could try using, like I said, the Lost Grail, or maybe I didn't say this, but you could use the Lost Grail to bring you back up to full HP, you know, once you die once. But I feel like that's a wasted accessory slot, you know? So I think like your best bet is just going to be to pray for those. Yeah, and we didn't even get it. So we might be dead. And we are. I don't know. It's something that we'll just have to weigh. I think a War God icon is also valid, but I don't think I just have one in my inventory. Either someone has it equipped, or I don't know what I did with it. But I know that I should have one. Anyway, let's just talk to him. Then I will reload and bring you guys back in battle, and we'll see if a second attempt will be a little bit more successful. So anyway, he trolls us by saying, "You were careless, Vaughn. Such carelessness makes me concerned for the world's future. Now calm down and rethink your strategy. Why don't you fuck off, Tetsu?" Well, I will be right back, my friends, and we'll see if second time is the charm. All right, we're back. Let's see if I can make some magic happen this time around. I'm going to elect to spirit again. And what? I have the speed chain equipped, so I'm not sure what these shenanigans are all about. But I suppose it is fine. We're still rocking the same shit. I'm trying the warrior icon, and it's not working out for me, fam. Well, that's okay. If we can just survive and whittle him down, it is worth it. Just so that we can flex on him, most importantly, because I don't appreciate his bullshit. Not at all. Stop it. Tetsu. This is not okay. But we're making it. I don't know if he's intentionally going a little bit easy on us. I mean, you guys saw what he was doing initially. He was fucking us dry. And not even feeling remotely sorry about it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think, oh, look at that, you guys. I'm so tempted, but I'm worried. I don't want to risk it, especially if, yeah, he's going to go first. And it's game over for us. So, okay, I am going to just do what I suggested. I think I will bring you guys back when I am close to beating him, or I feel like I have a chance, because this is just driving me nuts. He's not even giving us the opportunity to flex on him. But I'm going to make sure that we can seize that opportunity either way. So give me just a minute, and I will bring you guys back as we are approaching victory. Get fucked, Tetsu. Okay, so that was not easy. You guys, I told you I legit was going to wait and bring you back when I was victorious, and I'm sure you saw my HP was looking raggedy. Woo, that was fucking rough. Like super duper rough. I guess just to surmise everything that ended up happening, it took me about 6 reloads before I was finally able to be victorious. And obviously I'm not going to show you guys all of that. I just cut everything out and showed you the very end. But I will say that it wasn't until the very end that I felt like the warrior icon came through. I got 4 auto attack, or I should say counter attacks in a row, which made all the difference. So as opposed to relying on doing a bunch of spiriting and then miracle arts, I just would often go through autos or look and see how much AP I had and string together as many combos as I could with Vaughn's normal gauge. And in doing that, I was making sure that I was getting some amount of damage off at each turn or as frequently as I could. I had to make sure that I wasn't getting too far beneath. Like 1400 is when I would get very nervous and I would just stop and use a healing berry. Sometimes he would go first, but sometimes I would go first, and there were a couple of close calls. Like I think the third or fourth reload I did, I had him so close to being dead. And I was planning on that being when I was bringing you guys back, but then he ended up going first and I didn't get a chance to attack to kill him. I swear I calculated it and he couldn't have had more than like 600 HP, but he attacked me first and I didn't get a counterattack, and so I died. I was not very fucking happy. But anyway, it's all good. You saw I whooped his ass. We're fine. Now we can stun on him and, I guess teabag him since he's on the ground. But anyway, after defeating him, he says, You win. Most impressive. Your abilities are too much for me. You have matured, Vaughn. That is why I'm giving you this. So Vaughn now has the metal gem. Vaughn, do you want to ask me anything else? Fuck no. I'm truly grateful to you, Vaughn, from the bottom of my heart. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. Look at my HP. I am a raggedy, broken fucking mess. Woo, baby. So yes, let me get rid of these and put back on what I had before. Do I want to go back to my evil god icons? I think, yes, I do. And then for the speed chain, you guys, I am not even sure how I feel right now. I'm a little salty that it took so long to do this. And he just is a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. But if you beat him, I guess I should show you. We've had a metal gem before, but where is it? There you go. But now you can have a second one, so you consume 50% less AP. I cannot talk. What is my problem? So, that is absolutely another valid way of approaching that fight with him. If you want to try to make your AP last as long as possible so that you can be stringing together the more powerful arts. I mean, it can work. I would just recommend do what you think is going to work for you. The warrior icon strategy that I did is not super effective because, as I already noted, it is very RNG reliant, and obviously the first 5 times I attempted to fight him, RNG was not on my side, so I got my ass kicked. But that 6th time I got 4 counterattacks in a row and it just worked out okay for me. But do what you think is going to work best for you. So anyway, I'm going to come back up here to replenish my mana. I'm going to talk to Nene and she'll say, "Where were you? You look tired. Here, I'll give you some medicine." So our HP and MP are completely restored. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, little sister. And now with that out of the way, I feel confident and proud of myself, so I am going to run around and start talking to people. So let's start with the Elder's Hut, and we'll just kind of work our way through the town. What do you guys think about that? I think it's good. "I'm glad that the words of an old man like me helped you during your journey." Wait a minute, isn't that an old woman? Well, whatever, I'm not going to judge. Noah's in the back, talking with the village elder. "Oh, Noah. I'm sure she wants to seek comfort here with the elder." "Vaughn, Noah has lost her parents and is very lonely. If you're a true hero, treat Noah well. You've shared joy and sorrow." Oh, you better believe I'm going to treat her well. "Noah, become my little sister." "I don't like tragedy. I hate being alone." "So why? I just don't understand." "Vaughn, why do the people I love have to die? My mother, father, and my brother too." "I don't believe Tara anymore. Tara lied to me, so I don't like her anymore. Ever since then, Tara won't answer me at all." Well, Noah, you did throw a little bit of a fit, although granted, I think the fit was a bit justified, but I wouldn't have talked shit to Tara personally. "I'm sad. I don't want to hate Tara. I want to believe her. I don't believe Tara anymore. I feel like I hate her now. That's why I feel so sad and lonely." Oh, Noah. "You're lucky, Vaughn, because you have your father and Nene. so you're not alone. But Noah, remember, Maya also said she wanted to be like a mother figure. So I think it would be nice, become May's little sister then. I mean, to an extent, I understand where she's coming from. I think I've shared with you guys before that I don't talk to my mother, and I haven't spoken to her in years. Like, it's not even an exaggeration to say like 5 years. Not quite 6, thinking about it. I mean, it doesn't matter. I shouldn't really worry about calculating the years, but I get it. It's hard when you lose family members, especially if you did love them. And I did lose my brother in a car accident years ago as well. So it's fucking tough. So I can relate to a part of Noah's plight. Anyway, continuing our chat with the villagers. Thanks to you, Vaughn. Business is booming, this guy says. It's great. This Rimel is just a tiny little village, but I see it was the warmth and unyielding courage of the people here that made you what you are. Well, thank you, sir. Since the mist cleared, people have been coming to visit from Drake Castle and all over. That's awesome. Hey, it's Vaughn. Vaughn is visiting my shop. Wow, this is cool. If you think about it, you use the weapons and accessories you bought here to save the world. Welcome to our store. What can I get you? Well, not quite, little one. It helped get us started, but hey, check it out, you guys. Do you remember these hunter clothes? We got some of these ages and ages ago at the very start of the game from none other than our sweetheart May. And now it looks like business must be booming for her because these are up for sale. So I think that is pretty wonderful. Just seeing that, the stuff that she made for us is now being sold here in the shop in Rimel to all the tourists and visitors. So that's pretty cool. All right, if you want, you can pick up some of these things. There's nothing here for us, but I thought I would still check it out. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen these shitty healing leaves. You need to up what's for sale here. Thank you, come again. No, I don't think I will. You don't really have anything for me. Good morning, Vaughn. I heard you were on a trip through mist-covered lands. You're really something. Indeed, I am. Hey, what are you doing? I'm tired of this dismal wall. I wish someone would knock it down. Isn't that what you're working on? Vaughn, you really are something. I know. Tell me more, friends. Tell me more. Ixus, when you wore the Rosaru and left Rimel, I was filled with envy of you. But now that the mist is gone, you and I are both hunters of Rimel. And when it comes to hunting skills, I know I'm at least as good as you. Ixus, you want to take this to the streets? I'm pretty sure I would wipe the floor with you. Well, if my son had a Rosaru, then he could save the world too, Oh, Vaughn, I didn't know you were there. Don't pay any attention to what I was saying. I was just talking to myself. Y'all are fucking salty in this hut. I'm grateful for every day I'm alive. When there's life, all things are possible. Yeah, okay, so some of the people of Rimel are little ass munchers, but that's okay. We're not going to sweat it too much. But hey, Gala's down there. Whoa, Gala, you trying to holler at that little girl? I don't know how I feel about that, but it's Maya. Vaughn. I'm so glad you came here to see me. Actually, I was here to see my main squeeze, but, Maya's kind of a MILF, so why not both? Now let me get a good look at your face. As I grab your crotch? What? Such a sturdy-looking face. This is the face of a full-grown man, the hero who saved the world. Oh, she's making him blush. Hee hee. What's the matter, Vaughn? You're blushing. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to go somewhere now. May is inside. Don't be bashful. Stay a while. I promise we won't hear a thing. Make her scream all you want to, Vaughn. Maya, don't be nasty. Oh, what's the matter? Mother, did you forget something? Don't be surprised. Vaughn! You scared me walking in so suddenly without even saying a word. I almost never say a word. But you can say, I was thinking about you, or I'm sorry, so how are you? I'm going to be sweet to her since she is bae and say, I was thinking about you. Well, so you really do worry about me. But you worry about Noah most of all, right? Really? Are you going to bring in another girl? I'm trying to holler. Take it easy. I'm just teasing. I like Noah a lot too. You can be awkward about it and say, oh, you were joking, ha ha ha. But I'm just going to say, May, you've changed. Well, just like you've gotten stronger, I've grown up a little. The world has changed now that the mist is gone. Actually, I've started a tailoring business. I have to earn a living, I may not look it, but I have quite a reputation as a skilled tailor now. Is it time to make out? Aww. So sweet. Just a little peck on the cheek. But of course, Mom shows up. Well, well, you two look like you're having fun. What were you talking about? Mother? Welcome home. Well, how did it go? What did the shopkeeper say? Actually, he gave me a good price. He said he can always use clothes of such good quality. Vaughn! Did you hear that? Yep, sure did. I was fucking right here in the room. Vaughn, I'm going to work hard and open up my own store with Mother. I hope you'll be rooting for me. Always. Listen to this child. She's absorbed in her work, and it's all thanks to you, Vaughn. And it's not just May. Everyone in Rimel is full of life now. Everyone is enjoying life and being alive. Yay! Well, that makes me happy. Well, anyhow, my friends, we're pretty much done talking to everyone that matters. There are a couple randos that we could chat with if we wanted to, but I think for the most part, we are donezo. So let's go ahead and part ways here, and when we resume in our upcoming episode, we will go down and speak with Gala and see what is he doing to that little girl, because we cannot have any of that. We may be the heroes of Legaia, but I'm not trying to have him catch a felony down there. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I am your host, Rabbit, and this is my 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. I'll see you shortly, everyone.